Hey guys, this is one of the videos that I'm going to do about the Stephen Avery case. I'm just going to focus on like one or two issues in each video. So if you'd like me to address any of the issues of the case, just let us know in the comment section and we will. So in this video, I want to talk about the $36 million lawsuit. If you watch the docudrama, then I think you probably are left with the impression that he was going to get $36 million in his hands. I highly doubt he would have gotten a penny. Seriously. And I highly doubt that any of the police officers or prosecutors or anybody involved with the case were worried at all about that lawsuit. Think about the lawsuit itself. What could he claim? That the victim herself maliciously identified him as her assailant? Well, he can't win on that basis because she didn't maliciously identify him as her assailant. She was sworn in. She was sworn to tell the truth, and she did. Because her truth was that she believed wholeheartedly that he was the person who attacked her. And remember, according to the victim, he approached her and tried to get some money out of her. And good for her, she said no. Because she didn't do anything wrong. Look at the photos of Stephen Avery and then the guy who actually did attack the victim. They look just alike. That victim absolutely believed it was Stephen Avery who had attacked her. So again, she didn't do anything wrong. She didn't get up there and lie about it. She believed it was Avery, and she testified that it was Avery. And the jurors convicted him. I've heard people talking about the case who say, well, you know, the police officers somehow coerced her into believing it was Avery. Oh, baloney. She was the victim. She was attacked. She took the stand and she testified honestly that she believed it was Avery. Here's the other thing. You know, everyone's like, oh, he got sent to prison all on this, you know, false whatever. Oh, he was wrongly convicted. Poor baby. And that's why he went to prison. No, that isn't why he went to prison. He went to prison because he waited one morning until a woman drove by on her way to work with her little baby in the car. He waited for her, and when he saw her drive by, he grabbed his gun and he hopped in his truck and he followed her. And with his truck, he forced her car off the road. And with his gun, he forced her out of her car. That's why he went to prison. Right? Oh, you forgot about that part? Just one more thing. People are ridiculing the lawyer who was representing Brendan Dassey. And they're complaining, of course, that Brendan Dassey is still in prison. If you want to blame someone for Brendan Dassey being in prison right now, blame Stephen Avery. I'll tell you why. Stephen Avery did his best to convince Brendan Dassey's mom to convince Brendan Dassey to fire that lawyer. Do you know what the lawyer was working on? Well, I have no doubt that Stephen Avery knew what the lawyer was working on. That lawyer was working on getting a sweet plea deal for Brendan Dassey. And had he been able to continue working for Brendan, then you can bet your bottom dollar that Brendan would be a free man today. Oh, just one more thing. I have a question. Did you hear Brendan telling his mom on the taped line about his uncle touching him inappropriately? And Brendan also claimed that his uncle touched one of his cousins inappropriately? Why doesn't anybody care about that? And why are so many people so willing to ignore the obvious about the man it seems that everyone wants to pretend is innocent?